Alrighty, everyone. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another CT Provisions. You know, I really hate to start the show off this way, but boy, fucking this guy over here. You know, we do a 4 o'clock sharp fucking, shoot time. Call time was an hour ago. This fucking guy. We're recording at his studio, and he's still not fucking ready. It's some bullshit. I can't wait for him to show up. But time is money, so we had to get things going. He should be here any moment. But regardless, it's election week, baby. We are recording this beforehand, so I'm not sure who won, but we decided to dress up. Got a cool little get up over here, and boy, whatever Taylor wears better fucking blow this bullshit out of the water. All I'm saying. Fucking prick. But no, yeah, we're glad to be back. Oh God. Glad to be back. Can't believe that this would happen to me. This is some bullshit. Hold on, everybody. Alrighty. Oh, look who it is. Let's fucking slow clap for the fucking guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. This fucking asshole.
Oh, that does not feel good.
What's up, Taylor?
Hey, how's everybody doing?
When I was like, hey, we should dress up for, it being election week. A, I didn't think you were going to do it, but B, to be honest with you, I fucking love it. You knocked it out of the park.
Well, you said dress up. I honestly, I think I misread the assignment.
No. I like it because it's a whole, Banana Republic, bullshit. I appreciate it. Everyone else probably won't. I appreciate it.
Did your sunglasses fall again?
No, I decided to take them off because I didn't want them to, fall off by mistake. I really love these. He got them for me. I really fucking love these.
Everybody's always talking no one ever talks about this.
I have a character that I'm developing. It's not quite there accent-wise, but when I have it perfected, everyone will get to see.
Well, I think, too, no one wants these glasses until they realize that they can buy them for $3 and they're like, I need these.
The only thing that I wish I had this in is red. If I had a red version of this, I would be set for life.
Just so you know, they do make them in red.
I know they make them. I just don't have them yet.
Do you want me to get them for you?
I absolutely do.
How about we just get every color?
Dude, do they make purple for real?
Yes.
Fuck. I'm about to spend a bunch of $3. It's going to be $3 here, $3 there. I'm going to have a lot of explaining to... Oh, shit.
So, guys, we're going to see how long we can manage... Well, you don't have to do anything.
I think I'm going to outlast you in terms of costume. But
this costume's coming off at some point mid-podcast. I guarantee it.
Yeah, it is. Also, looking at you is very fucking weird.
It probably is. Because there's no mouth movement or anything.
No, it's the eyes. It's the eyes and then the small mouth. The mouth should be 30 times. It should just be, ratio.
You know what? Peely's face, though... That's why Peely's my favorite about Fortnite. I love him. There is a thread in my mouth, though.
He loves you a little bit too much.
Yeah, Peely's trying to get a little bit too close there.
Hey, so.
But, hey, we're back.
We're back.
We are back.
More importantly, Knights of Belmont aired. We're 2 episodes in. I think this week the 3rd episode airs as well on... LM Studios, and then something unique. It's going to be an experiment. I can honestly say that I'm interested to see how it's going to go. I have a feeling it's going to be really good or really bad, but it'll be on ASMP YouTube, and we're going to see how it goes. That's all I'm going to say. It's my hope. Everyone either really loves it or really hates it. No in-betweeners.
What, episode 3?
No, so I don't know why I'm teasing and being all like this. No, when I air everything uncensored. Episode 3, I think it's gonna be great. But
episode 3 is great. We ran out of budget.
We did run out of budget.
We ran out of budget.
This is going to be so great, I feel, because this Friday we're going to release everything uncensored. We're going to make minor adjustments in the editing, but it's going to be the same show. It's just there's not going to be bleeps when we say fuck or when we say the
shit
M word. I don't know why.
The what word?
The M word. The M word.
Oh.
Yeah, masturbation. Good old masturbation. But it's in there. It's in episode 2. And I felt like editing, that was the only time where I edited it to where everyone should know what that word is.
I think it was very obvious what the word was, but, seeing this, I feel like uncensored, that's one of the scenes where the uncensored side is going to be funnier. I think I had a lot of fun with it, but I think that some of the words...
Well, everyone has fun when they're doing that. Let's be honest, it's self-service.
The stuff that we did bleep outside of that one that specific scene, I think it worked. It worked better to be bleeped. I don't know though.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's kind of bleeps to me are always funny.
Bleeps they're funny when used appropriate. I'll give it that. But I don't know. I just like going all in though.
Yeah.
Just like fuck bombs or F bombs. Fuck bombs.
Hey,
you stuck?
The zipper is stuck.
Hey, I'm gonna let you know something. I'm not helping you out.
The zipper's stuck.
No. You've only made it like 7 minutes in. Dude, you gotta go for it. Go all the way.
I'm gonna have to go.
Risk it for the biscuit.
I'm
baby.
going out the sleeve on this, man. I'm gonna have to go out this.
No, wait. You really need help?
No.
Good. I'm not helping you.
It's not that I mean I probably need help, but I refuse help.
You're doing this weird gay thing with your hand. I needed to stop right now. I'm sorry. You're doing that thing that your community does. I forgot I can't be so mean to
Oh, damn.
And I need you to stop.
You know what?
Please and thank you.
Fair.
I know it's fair.
I'll stop. I promise I won't do it anymore.
What's the one thing you always tell me?
I tell you a lot of things on a daily basis.
And one of them is...
Hello?
Well, actually, you know what? We actually never say hello to each other. We always talk to each other.
Dude, that's
almost every day. But we never say hello.
You know what? How you know what's funny about it is, when was the last time somebody, like you said specifically the word hello to somebody?
Every day. Literally every day.
I'm going to need to do a poll. I need everybody to
I
put
say,
in the comments.
hello, beautiful. I hope you have a great day at work. Obviously not to you. To Nancy.
I wish somebody would say that to me.
Well, hey, you know what? And sometimes I don't get a response, but you know what? The next day, I'm right back at it. Right back at it. But I don't have fuck to say hello to you. I don't give a fuck about you.
No, it's stuck again. It's stuck again.
No, I just think that that's not something that most, like, dudes do, right? They're not saying hello to, like, their friends, right?
Oh, yeah, no, I feel... Here's the funny thing.
Okay, now you look like a talking vagina from my perspective, and I didn't mind the waving thing. That creeps me out. I'm looking at a talking vagina. I love it. Wait, hold on. Look at me. I understand.
Now we continue. So... one of the things that cracks me up about greeting people is, like, guys, we do this thing where we'll walk through the street. When you're walking down the street, you say, hey, what's up to somebody. They don't respond with, like, actually telling you what's up.
Well, that's rude, right? If you start telling someone about your problems, you're like, dude, get the fuck out of here.
No, but you know what everybody's response is always going to be?
What's up?
What's up?
Yeah.
We respond to what's up with what's up.
That's what you're supposed to do. There are people out there. Josh. Not Train Man Josh. Love you. The other Josh. The one that lives in Tyler that's like cuckoo. We've talked about
Oh, yeah, cuckoo for coconuts.
He's the guy. You say, hey, how's your day going? Or, hey, what's up? And he's telling you what's up. Not what's up, but, like, he's like, well, I'm over here about to be fucking mayor of Tyler. I got this band in Japan that I'm curating. They're going to come. They're going to kill it. Baby metals, all the fuck. He is the type of dude that, no joke, I shit you not, is all about, like, oh, here's all my problems. And I'm like, This is very rude that you're throwing
But-
all your problems at me.
What's the name of the band that he said he curates?
I know the genre is baby metal. They're in Japan. They haven't met each other at all. They don't even know that he exists. But he knows that one day you guys are going to come and kill it.
I was about
in
to
Tyler,
say,
Texas.
Baby
He's
Metal's
gonna
a
get all
band.
the venues for you, huh?
Baby Metal's a band, and I was like,
It's a genre.
is it an actual genre too? I mean, the band, there is a band.
There's a band named Baby Metal that makes baby metal music. Is that what you're telling me?
That's what Baby Metal is. When you say Baby Metal, it's the band. They're a Japanese band.
Hold on. Hold on. Are you telling me I've been saying this wrong for about 20 years and you haven't said shit? You just made me look like a fucking idiot. Because 90% of the time I'm telling the story, you're there.
I mean, hear me out. I'm wearing a banana suit halfway.
Yeah, we know you're retarded. That's neither here nor there. I can't believe... Really? I'm looking this up. Hold
Yeah,
on.
Baby Metal. They're I don't know how
Hold on.
big they are necessarily. Like,
Is
I know they're
Baby
big.
Metal a band or a genre?
I want to say like they played with Metallica.
You know what it tells me?
What?
I have no internet. It's a band. Well, hold up. They played with Metallica?
I think they played with Metallica.
Nah, now I'm sensing that you're bullshitting me. No way, dude.
No, they're fairly big. Like,
Next thing you're gonna tell me is fucking like Jonah Hill plays with them as well.
if any of you guys are fans of Baby Metal, let us know. I know
one's a
they're
fan of Baby
big.
Metal.
I don't know how. There's a lot of fans. They're like one of the biggest bands in the world.
You're lying to me.
I
I refuse to believe it.
Yeah.
So
But,
are they like K-pop,
no, they're metal. But like
but they're babies?
they're like happy metal. Happy metal.
When I think of happy metal, I always go to like Red Hot Chili Peppers, stuff like that.
No, that's more like emo metal. Or like
That's definitely not. I wouldn't say emo, but I know what you're talking about.
I don't actually. I've never heard of. I have heard of, but I've never listened to the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Well, I know there's Californication, but that's about it.
Hold on.
Yeah. So I've just unlocked something for Chris. He's now a Baby Metal fan.
No. I was trying to see if it was also. So wait. So this guy. Oh man, I already thought of Josh as like a very subhuman being. I think less of him now.
I thought this whole time that when you were talking about Baby Metal, I thought you knew it was a band. But the thing is, like, then you're talking about a band
No,
in
because
Japan.
the way he says it is the way I say it.
And
He's
as you
gonna
said that, I
make
was like, wait a
baby
second.
metal band.
Did he say he's their curator? And I'm like, there's no way.
Well, let's be honest. Both, in either scenario, if he curated Baby Metal or if he's looking for the next replacement to Baby Metal, this is not the guy. That's not the guy who's going to discover him in Japan while he's fucking... This guy, I can say this again because I took down the previous episodes. This is the same guy who's working as a night security guard for a laundromat that is not in service, has no electricity or anything, and they're paying him to be a security guard. For
Yeah.
what? Literally, like, it's basically guarding a fucking vacant building. And they're like, yep, doing a good job, Josh.
See, the stories that Chris comes across are always so much better than me. Like, you would think that my feed is always going to have so many happy and, like, comedy things. No, man. I get the really dark stories.
Well, I have the darkest story I have is also one of my funniest ones. It's the hole in the head. Where I almost died,
yeah.
and then I got to be a zombie. Dude, that was fucking great. It was fucking great.
I mean, technically, it's not even that you almost died. I almost killed you.
Well, yeah. Actually, we're going to be completely honest. There's something that I've always kind of resented you about.
Yeah.
Why didn't you fucking look up when I was like, hey, Taylor, it said you're over here posing with goddamn Matt, and I fucking fall because I'm trying to tap you on the fucking shoulder. That was the only thing going through my head when Erica and everyone was like, he might not make it. Like, he might seriously die. In my mind, even though, like, I shouldn't be thinking anything because I'm basically dead, I'm like, this motherfucker would have looked up when I tried to tap his shoulder the first time.
It was pretty funny, though. I mean, it was, look, name a comedy, though. And here's the thing. It's payback for the circle toilets.
Honestly, that was pretty great. I hope you learn of the fear of snakes being able to go up through circle toilets. It's only a thing that circle toilets, but snakes can go up through circle toilets and they can bite you in the ass while pooing.
I know that that's incorrect because I've sat on an egg-shaped toilet and it did have a snake in it.
Right. It can only happen in circle-shaped toilets. It's going to happen to you.
No, it happened on a regular shaped toilet, the egg shape.
Nope.
It happened to me before.
You're making it up.
No, I saw it.
It's going to bite you right in the taint.
It latched right onto my left cheek.
Dude, that would be the worst spot, don't you think? If it was in between your ball sack and your anus, just in like that one little gravy spot.
I actually
feel
feel
that'd
like
be the hardest part to get out.
Hear me out. I almost feel like between your thigh and then like between the thigh and sack. That's where it's gonna hit. And that would probably be the worst.
Okay.
Because that has nothing ever touches that. Nothing.
Nothing.
Is there something I don't know?
I don't know, dude. Maybe you were in a sharing mood. Fuck if I know.
Yeah, so this we've talked about that before, right? My toilet
touching you
issue.
Oh. I thought you were about to start talking about every time someone touched you. I was like, no, we have not. But go on. Okay. So I produce a podcast that is all about individuals with autism. The co-host is a behavioral therapist within autism, and the actual host has Asperger's, a mild form of autism. I'm just throwing this out there because I told them that this fella admitted to me randomly that he had a lifelong fear of pooping in circular shaped toilet seats. And when I told them that, they both looked at me and were like, Chris, this might be the most autistic thing you've ever said about any individual. And I told them about you having virtual sex with your girlfriend. And I thought that was going to take the cake. Oh, wait, I don't think I told you about... Hey, I've told them about this. They judge you.
Here's the problem.
You want to know who judges you the most? Think about it. Which one do you think judges you the most? You know.
I already know who.
Yeah, you can say his name.
But, well, Mitch.
Oh, yeah. That's 100% Mitch.
No, that's my question.
Huh.
Who did I have virtual sex with?
I'm glad you asked. So,
I actually don't know what you're talking about.
This is the first time when... I'll bleep this if you want, you know.
No, there's no bleep. We don't do bleeping right
his now girlfriend, I can say this because for the longest time he was like, they're not my girlfriend, but you're kind of my girlfriend. So, your lovely Stephanie, the first time you guys ever hung out was in VR chat, and then the third time you guys hung out in VR chat, you told me, hey, I'm going to go home and we're going to try virtual sex. And I've never followed up with this. But here we are. So you would think that I would forget, but I have this, my memory works very weird. If it's a funny topic, I'll remember. And here we are.
I do remember this now.
I know you know this.
Alright, so, yes, what did you want to know about that?
Well, if I'm going to be honest, how did it feel? How does it work? Whose thought was it? How long did you guys last?
Mind you guys, my mom's in the other room. Like, she's hearing all this. She's gonna know what
Hold on. Oh, who orgasmed first? And if you didn't orgasm, either one of you guys, was it really sex? Or was it just like... How was it? I guess overall, if I can sum it up, I have a lot of questions about this. But overall...
I can simplify all of it, though. Right? It's literally the same thing as... phone sex. But you have a visual.
So it's like, why don't you just FaceTime him?
Because this is virtual. And you can be a cat girl.
All I got from this is you want to sleep with a cat. Hide your cats, ladies and gentlemen. This guy. You guys thought the fucking eating dogs was bad. This fucker.
I have never eaten a dog. I have allegedly eaten cat.
I mean, so have I, but this is going to be the other kind of eating cat.
I've eaten that cat too.
I bet you have. Fucking weird-ass Indian motherfucker.
So
No, you are. So people don't think that I just hate Indians. You're good enough for Indian, like for Indians to claim you. Yeah,
That's fair.
you're good
That's
enough.
fair.
Like you're not 100% an Indian, but no one is today, unless you were like kept on the reservation. But they look at you and they're like, I know he's like 100% white, grew up with white people, but he's good enough. He's fucking good enough.
I am good enough.
See?
I got my little card.
Yeah, he's got a card. He doesn't pay for dental. I mean, he doesn't pay for anything. But when it comes to fucking, health benefits and shit, he doesn't pay for it. He's good. Because he's good enough. Choctaw people look at you and like, good enough. I wish Mexicans had that.
I'm gonna tell you that they probably wish that I wasn't good enough. They're probably like, man, here comes this guy.
Well, no, I'm going to be honest. Everyone that's not full blood, like fucking Indian, you know those motherfuckers.
Oh, I
But
hate 'em.
behind closed doors, they're like, fucking,
Oh,
why?
bro, it's not behind closed doors even.
No, it is.
It's like just right out in the open.
Because in the open, they're like, yeah, we're growing in numbers. And behind closed doors, they're like, I wish it was like 80%, Indian. These motherfuckers.
Well, you have that one guy who's like full blood that'll be sitting at the
Yeah,
hospital,
his name's Chief.
and
Right?
then and then you have the one guy walking up who's like 0.5%, and you got the full blood that's looking at him like, you are a disgrace.
Yeah, that's you. You're the 0.5%. No, you're,
I'm-
you're
I'm-
30. You're 30%, right?
I'm like 0.000 something percent. I don't remember how much percentage. It's
That's not
high.
true. Because last time I would always make the joke that like, yeah, you're 1% Indian. That's good enough. And then one day I was like, hey, what percentage are you? And you're like, in like the 30s. And like 30s is like good enough, right? Which I even hate saying that, like good enough, because that's how badly they just got wiped out. So they're like 30% good enough.
So Choctaw, I believe, is you can be one out of 256.
But you're not that. You're 30%.
I might be one out of 256. We have to check my card.
You fucking lied to me. I went in on the Indians. Ooh, people are going to be so mad.
There's a lot of things you're realizing during this podcast that I might have lied to you for the past 10 years on.
Yeah, like sleeping with a fat chick. Like
Oh, no, that was the
sleeping
last
with a fat
podcast that I unveiled that.
chick. No, you sent a dick pic to a fat chick, which arguably worse than sleeping with a fat chick for a honey bun. Just throwing that out there. You guys can decide, but you ask me.
I mean,
I did
I've got no regrets. So
Gertz?
yeah, no regrets.
Damn, she did sleep with you. All that weight fucking fucked with your head, dude. It's not good. Everyone knows you got to go on top if you're riding that kind of ride. Ugh.
Did
So
you
what
want to talk
you
about
learned
the toilet?
A toilet.
Yeah.
I already did. You're autistic. What are you talking about?
The whole story behind it, though.
Oh yeah, this guy. So we used to live together briefly, because I was gonna say it like very funny, and then I was like, that's gonna come across horrible. When we were younger, there were some living difficulties. I invited this young, lovely child.
Ungrateful.
I know. That's why my dad wants to kick your ass still. He's like, this ungrateful motherfucker. No, we were much younger, fresh out of high school. I was living with my dad. He had a fresh room open, and Taylor needed a place to stay, so we lived together. And it was the best and the worst living arrangement besides when we lived together at the apartment, because my dad was way like in his own fucking headspace. Him and my mom had separated. Let me paint the picture. Him and mom separated. They're good. They're back together, so no one gives a fuck.
He also hated my dogs.
But at this time, he was in a very vulnerable spot. I'll say you were also in a vulnerable spot. I had this gift and curse of just always not giving a fuck. Just point blank, period. Unless it's like down to the wire, you know, I don't give a fuck. And so that doesn't help anything when you got two people very vulnerable, I would say. But yeah, we lived together, and this guy, years later, is like, hey, I'm going to tell you something. Because we're in a sharing mood, right?
Yeah.
I told you.
You shared something with me, and I was like.
A couple days earlier.
I wanted to share with you something I've held
I
in
don't
my
know why, because mine was like, hey, I was kind of a dick to you. I drew a giant penis on you.
That's what, yeah.
Yeah, and then
a
couple days later, you're like, I also have something to share. And I thought it was going to be like on the same caliber of like, hey, I fucked with you. And this way, it was, please, let me not tell the whole story.
Well, so, you know, growing up, the only toilets I had ever pooped on were the ones that were like oval-shaped. And I didn't like the ones that were a circle, like the small circle.
Tell them why. Why? What did you associate the small circles with?
Well, you associating them with poor people.
That's cause I only associate it because when you told me the story, you said I was surprised, Chris, because I thought you were wealthy, and then I looked at your toilet and I was like, oh, this motherfucker grew up poor. Direct quote, I promise.
Yes. I'm not going to deny. I'm in a sharing mood now.
Right.
So, like, if you guys were to be like, hey, tell us the truth about this,
Tell the fucking story right, asshole.
So, it was so much of a hatred, right? Mind you, I am terrified of spiders, right? I am petrified of large spiders. Small spiders I can pick up now, but at the time I couldn't even do that. And I was so against using this toilet that I would get in my car and drive 15 minutes down the road to a local park that was closed at that time because I was always going late at night. And they'd be closed, so I'd park and I'd go to these bathrooms that were crawling with these large garden spiders. There were hundreds of them, and I'd have to lift the toilet seat up and make sure they're not under the toilet seat or in the toilet bowl and inside the toilet paper.
I did this fucking retarded. God damn it. In front of everyone. Sorry, go on. I did it backwards.
And so it was one of those things that I would do. Oh, and then I'd have to check the when I'd wash my hands. I have to make sure because they'd get up under there. You have
to check your one-eyed willy?
I would have to. You have to check your pants after you go into one of those restrooms, and I would do that just so I could poop on a regular toilet, and then I would drive back home. And I did this every night for 3 months.
So this is how much he hates poor people. Just throw that out there. If you have a circular toilet, he thinks he's better than you, and he also thinks that you're poor. Just get that. Just no matter how much you love this guy in the future for whatever show he creates or whatever. Back in your mind, remember, he's judging you based off the way you poop and if you're rich or not.
But I do want to elaborate one thing. The toilet that I have now is a circle toilet.
Well, that's just the good Lord just giving you good old justice.
Karma came back and got me.
Oh, yeah. He was like, this fucking asshole. You know what? I'm going to show him. I'm going to fucking show him.
But you know what they say when you have one of these toilets out?
Yeah,
you know,
you get prostate cancer like 3 years earlier than others.
Really?
Yeah. You're going to die, bud.
I could have just told you that. That's why I hated those toilets.
Die. No.
Do you know the rule, though?
As soon as you left, we upgraded to the right kind of toilet.
So, I don't know if you know, we've got a septic tank because it's, it's a trailer house.
Yeah, you got to hold your shit.
Right.
Wait, have I not told you this, though?
What?
The whole toilet seat fiasco thing? The moment you left, my dad was like, hey, now that he's gone, let's upgrade us to a real toilet seat, and now it's oval. Yeah.
You motherfucker.
He was literally just waiting for you to leave.
You have a thing.
I have a thing. Yeah, no, I have a thing. It's alright. Well, fucking, I'm sure it's nothing. But anyways, go on. Septic tanks. Mr. Septic.
There is a rule.
Septic guy.
There is a rule I have learned with if you have a septic tank.
Go on.
If it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down.
I knew you were fucking racist. The moment I knew you were racist.
First off,
that's what it means. Flush the Mexicans away.
It literally means if you pee, let it sit in your
No.
toilet
No.
for 2 weeks straight.
Oh yeah? What happens when you shit green? Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good question, actually. I don't know what you do.
But if it's fucking brown, you flush it down because you're fucking racist. I knew it. Yeah. Talk yourself out of this.
Can't really talk myself out of that one.
No, wait, is this the first time, no joke, you've ever heard that? If it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down.
Yeah, first time.
You didn't even get it from... You never watched Austin Powers, huh?
No. Well, let me rephrase.
Sad.
I watched the first two, but it's been like
I'm pretty sure it's
5 or
in
6 years.
the first or second one.
I've only seen each of them once.
Well, you didn't get the joke. Because it was in there.
Yeah, probably.
Can I tell you this? I know that you're messing with the Pooter scooter. I can't wait until I own one. You're just so fucked the moment I own one. The little fort device. It's great. Love it.
I've actually like mastered it. I've started doing like very squeaky.
You're going to get fired for this. You're not going to get fired because, you show up 2-3 hours late or that you're always animating when you're working. You're going to get fired because Cody, your boss, is going to walk in one day and say, I let a lot of things go with you, Taylor. Like, I let a lot go. But this, he's going to be like, it's going to be just like the Step Brothers scene where they're interviewing with Will Ferrell. And he's like, I get it. He's like, I smell it I taste it in my mouth. It's going to be just like that. He's like, get the fuck out.
I've worked so hard to master it because I learned like you can order one, but like most people,
I want the black one.
I didn't even realize, like, at first I was sitting there and trying to, like, close it like that with one hand. I realized you have to use two, and you're not supposed to just compress it like an accordion. You have to use your other hand to squeeze it like a Coke can. And so as I've been just playing with it nonstop for the past couple weeks, and, like, I've kind of mastered it, and I can get some pretty good farts.
I do love that. When I was playing with it, when we had our last writers meeting, I was pretty happy that I was able to get a wet sound out. Yeah. I like that you can get it to go like a trumpet. I love that shit. Love that.
And if your hands are wet, you can really make some good noises.
My hands are always wet. It comes with being a Mexican, bud. Got the wet back and everything. What are you talking about? You need to go to that level.
I want to know. Dude, I want everyone to know I never went to that level.
Can I say something about you? It made me laugh so fucking hard. I don't even know what I told you. I just remember using the term wetback, and you were like, "That's what that means." And then I explained it to you, which is just basically, if you're a Mexican that crossed the river, right, to get into Mexico or to get into Texas from Mexico. I guess also California, but I don't consider California like a place right now. No, you're called a wetback because you get your back all wet.
I mean,
which is funny because I think that's the only dry part. Like I think your back's the only part that stays wet if you do it right. Because in my mind, you're doggy paddling.
So your back would be the only part that stays dry.
Yeah, but
you said wet.
Well, I meant to say dry, but that's why I find it funny because everyone calls you a wetback. But in my mind, you're doggy paddling.
I just pictured a bunch of people doggy paddling.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Look, take the advice from the dude that was born here in America that never has to worry about that. God. Could you imagine? You just cut. It's just like someone's watching Fox News or CNN or whatever bullshit, news. Could you imagine if like they're doing coverage and you just see a bunch of Mexicans doggy paddling, and then you know what you would see? You would see two things. You would see the Border Patrol be like, I don't know where they got this technique from, but someone saved us a lot of work. There's no way in hell those guys are making it past the river. Yeah, so doggy paddle.
So, I mean, just in spite of you, they're probably all going to start backstroking from now on.
I think you would also sink to the bottom of the river that way, but, you want to go back first, face forward. Who am I to judge? But definitely give it a try. one thing I've learned through life is try everything at least once, unless you're me, and then I never try. There are certain things I'll never try. Top of your head, 1, 2, 3, go on one thing you'll never try. 1, 2, 3, roller coaster. You didn't even say anything. You did. You don't even trust me.
But
you
listen,
don't even trust me.
There's a lot of things I would do.
Okay, let's go again. 1, 2, 3, skydive.
Taking it in the ass.
That goes without me saying. I love that you say that. As if it's even dude. You got some things going on. You got some things going on in that brain of yours. So, I'm gonna level with you. I've never thought about it. Not a second thought. We're good friends, and we always, every once in a while, me and Taylor will go like, "Hey, I got something to tell you," because we're really excited about whatever. And the other person, 10 out of 10 times, will be like, "Oh, you're gay." Now, I never thought a second, like, never in the back of my mind was like, you might be trying to secretly tell, not me, the whole world. I don't give a damn what you tell me.
Yeah, but I'm not going to lie. Hold up. I got to say, though, if there's money involved.
Hey, can we just bask in the moment that I somehow 3D checkered, not chess. This isn't. I don't play chess in 3D, but I somehow 3D checkered you into the biggest hole that you. Please dig yourself out, and then we'll wrap the show up.
I mean, when you dig yourself into a hole, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, sometimes you can just chill in the hole.
Yeah, but yours is a gay hole.
I mean, it's nice. I mean, I'm just saying, it's kind of clean.
Go on. Talk more about gay holes being clean, please.
That's about all I got. The hole's getting deeper, by the way.
You got experience. I don't.
And then coupled with all sorts of other things that go on in life.
But no, tell more about the hole. Everyone wants to know.
That's all I have on the hole.
Sounds like you have a lot to say.
I don't really have anything else at the moment, but when I have more intel, I will relay that to you.
You know, this guy for the past 2 years, lovely dude, love him to death, has always told me he wants to take back the rainbow, and I was like, funny. I get it. You want to use the rainbow. But no, I think you're trying to tell everyone something else. And one day when you're ready, you will tell the world. I won't be there. I'll be dead.
Dude, that means if you end up dying, I would be like, well, shit, now I gotta come out.
That would be so great. Because I've always told you and my other really close friend one thing. That when I die, I would rather you guys throw a party instead of tears and all that. Now I hope that you go up in front of everyone and say, I don't want to do this. I really don't. But I have to. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you don't know me. Because this is going to be at my funeral, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sure people from the comedy world, if I ever get to meet anyone from the comedy world or entertainment world, they're not going to fucking show up. They're like, fuck that guy.
Yeah, no.
But you would be there. You would be the only person that is in that, and you'd be like, I have something to tell you guys. I don't want to, but I'm going to. You're just like, I'm gay, and everyone's going to be like, it's fucking 2025. No one gives a fuck.
You gave yourself a year. That's what I took out of that.
I gave myself a month, good sir. I know what I said. And then and then
You gave
everyone's gonna
yourself
be like, let's go
a month to live.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, shoot. Go for it.
No, seriously. Would you rather die young or die... Let's say this. I die... Oh, I don't even want to... I die young. One of us dies young. Because now what if I do die and you become rich? I'm going to hunt your ass. But one of us dies. Or... one of us dies. One of us gets really famous and popular. Or... we both get to live. but we never like being on that bullshit chicken commercial was like the highest level of fame
We were on a chicken commercial.
We were on an a national level because it aired in multiple states.
That's true.
Chicken commercial.
Chris was on there more than me.
Look, no one has to we don't have to get lost in those weeds. Please. This is not one of those like, I was in a chicken. We were in a chicken commercial. They, for whatever reason, cut his line. I have one line. It's not even like I'm fucking starring. I have one line. They cut his bullshit line. I don't know why.
No. You have 2 lines. I had 1 line.
That doesn't matter. We're in the same amount. You're literally right next to me.
It's true. It is true.
And all I say is like, it's delicious or whatever bullshit I say. No, seriously. Would you rather both of us live, or would you rather just, take a bullet for the team, let me become rich and famous, and you just die?
I'm going to be honest. Real talk, I don't want to live to 90. I don't.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, who wants that anymore?
Realistically, 60.
I'm 40.
You want to die? You want 10 years?
I don't even want that. I would take tomorrow, but I'm just saying.
No, you're right. It's not even 10 years. You're old as fuck. You're older than me. You want 8 years left to live.
I would be fine with tomorrow. Hear me out.
I give myself a month.
These prices on everything, man. This rent and all that.
You're Indian. We give you everything for free now.
I don't take any of it. Let me tell you about the tooth care. Okay. I had to sit there and
You've told me this. But
a single tooth. To remove a single tooth took 3 hours.
But how much did you pay?
0. But it was the worst thing because the medication wore off halfway through them drilling it out.
Really? I thought Indians didn't believe in that stuff. I thought it was all voodoo dances.
There's a lot.
You guys just dance for everything.
There's a lot. You know what? My tribe is apparently not very believing in the natural medicines.
The naturals. Well, you know what? Medicines. Maybe after, losing to the white man, they're like, this shit fucking sucked. We had all these spirits and shit on our side, and look where the fuck it took us. Maybe that's the logic. No?
It's so bad because it could be very true.
No, dude. I'm pretty sure the old heads are all like, fuck the white people. We were living such a great life, and then they just fucked it all up. And that's where 70% of you comes from.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyways, guys, we're going to be wrapping this up. Knights of Belmont is out every other Friday. It's going to be out this Friday for episode 3. And then it'll be back in 2 weeks. But every week that it doesn't air, we have...
The Belmont Abbey.
We have the Belmont Abbey, which is a micro... I was going to say verse, a micro show.
Micro series. We coined that.
We did coin that. That's just like, it's a minute to a minute and a half. It's just wacky doodle stuff. It's fun. We also are in the development process early of a new show that should... Let's see how long it takes to produce.
Yeah, we've got a lot coming up.
That's about all I have.
I think these next few months are going to be a bit of a toll on us, but I think it's the kind of healthy toll. Like, it's going to be a lot of growth for both of us.
Yeah.
What? Why did I even agree to it? Why did I agree to that before I even understood what you said? I didn't know.
I said, like the chocolate toll house. And now, in the back of my mind, I'm like, that's what they're called, right? You go to the baking aisle, and you're like, oh, I want to get to bacon. I've been in a bacon. We'll talk about this next podcast.
This is good. We're gonna elaborate on that next time.
Podcast.
You need to explain.
I
don't know what you're talking about. But hey, we got a lot of stuff coming out, and if you guys love Knights of Belmont, again, we do have Belmont Abbey. It's great because I get to have more of my serious tone, and at the same time, I get to be a lot happier as Sir George. So I'm starting to get a little...
And then, definitely no, like, date. But then, eventually,
Table Manners is coming.
Eventually. But no, we have a new show that we just started development. Casting-wise is, honestly, going to be a fucking breeze compared to last.
Oh, it's going to be
I'm
beautiful.
Actually excited for the pre-production because we're actually going to, fucking do pre-production. But that's neither here nor there.
It's not my fault. I didn't know I was supposed to storyboard before
I
animating.
didn't know, even though I was the show. You know what?
I didn't realize I was supposed to actually do work. I just thought I was going to animate.
I wanted
real
the
quick.
title and shit.
I just put a title on there and animate. But you know what? It's been a great time. We've had people actually
It's
asking
been the
us.
best of time.
Yesterday, I had somebody reach out and they were actually asking how we even animated Knights of
And they were
Belmont.
like, by the way, you still misspelled my name wrong. And I was like, ugh.
I
Take
forgot.
it up with the showrunner.
Yeah, right. That's not my fault.
No, they complimented us on what? Oh, on how we animate?
Yeah, they love the animation style. They were actually asking like, what softwares do we even use to do that?
You told them to talk to their animator, Chris, right?
No, I wasn't gonna lose that credit.
No,
I'm proud of my
all
work.
Joking aside, he's killed it at animating. I'm learning the software, but I edit. I do what I can where I can, and I always tell him that he needs to do a better job so I can write the coattails. If I'm gonna be honest.
It's true.
No, we'll be back every week, Wednesday, 12 p.m., with a new episode of CT Provision. This is our first episode ever because I have taken down and scrubbed a lot of content that used to be up there. And why don't you want to try tandem, or do you just want to let them go? You remember what we were saying?
I forgot.
That's a 30% of you talking right there. You guys would. Nah. I got sticky keys. Sticky.
Not a single
Remember that.
person. I've never met a single person that has utilized sticky keys. I just bitched about this on a live stream recently.
It was me. When I watched that one video I was telling you about, it was the female version of Diddy. You know what? You're right. I'm just gonna. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut. That way I don't have to do that. No, that Diddy video that was like
the Diddy viddy.
Yeah, the Diddy video that was a chick. I was like, whoa, that's some next level storytelling right there. No. Thank you for enjoying these provisions.
Hey, yes, thank you very much for enjoying these provisions.